If you look at the sky on a clear night, you'll see thousands of stars. Between all of them, there is a little world waiting to be discovered. From here, it doesn't seem special at all, but let's take a closer look. Wow! Let's travel across the universe. Don't be afraid. We have it under control. Just a little closer. And that little star is warming our destination. We have arrived. Welcome to the world of the Funnybots. And here we are. This is the valley where our new friends live. Those brilliant domes are their houses. They are mostly underground, so as not to disturb the environment. But they share the place with other creatures. Let's see. This is the Crocs village. The Crocs are little rascals that are always arguing about everything. Don't be afraid. They are completely inoffensive. It's just that they are, well, a little narrow-minded. Not much further away, we find these strange little beings that live up in the biggest tree. They are small, curious creatures, although sometimes they can also be a little cranky. But let's meet our friend. This is Booney, always so energetic and excitable. He likes to explore and investigate. This is Capsy. Unlike Booney, he's very safety conscious and afraid to take on risky tasks. Well, he thinks that almost any task is risky. And this is Ovo. He's very intelligent and sharp, likes to solve riddles. Booney is explaining to him that the professor has finished his new invention, and it's being installed in his dome. So let's go to see it. Hello, here they are, the rest of our friends. This is Boxy, the strongest robot ever made. He's helping to carry the pieces of the new device. Here we find Spring. He's always excited and optimistic, and he's also the first to offer his help. This is Squarey, the most simple and direct of the Funnybots, maybe the happiest one too. And finally, here is the Professor. He's the older and wiser of the robots. He takes care of our friends, and in his laboratory he's always working to create new inventions. Like this one, the parabolic antenna with the signal amplifier. Just like us, the Funnybots wonder every night about the thousands of stars that glitter in the sky. So the Professor decided to make a machine to study them. Well, let's do the final checks. Aha! It seems that all is working fine. So now, it's time to go inside the laboratory. But there is not much room inside, so only Ovo and Booney are allowed to come in. As the Professor signals, a ramp appears. At the same time, the column with the door comes down to enable access to the lab. The Professor reaches the door and goes down into his house. Ovo and Booney follow him, saying goodbye to the rest of our friends. Ovo and Booney go down to meet the professor, who is waiting for them. He signals them to follow him. Look at that! The laboratory is filled with all kinds of machines that help the professor to do his work. This is his computer. From here, he can control all his inventions. And now, it's time to use the new antenna. Following his commands, the antenna starts scanning the sky. Our friends excitedly watch the screens, waiting for some new discovery. But time passes by, and nothing seems to be happening. As the waiting becomes longer, Ovo and Booney begin to get a little bored when, suddenly, hey, something has been detected. It seems to be some kind of transmission. It's coming from some little distant star. The computer starts showing amazing images to our friends.
That scenery is so doggone beautiful, we just had to stop for
Wow,
a few days and soak
this
it up.
world looks extraordinary. But what is happening? What is this? They have never heard music before, and hey, they really like it. Even the professor starts to get into the rhythm. Oh no! The signal has been lost. Edged on by Booney and Ovo, the professor tries to recover the signal. Finally, the tinny signal is found again, but this is something new.
Let's go! Go bowling!
It looks like a kind of game, and those creatures seem to enjoy it. Aha! They have to hit the pins with the ball. It seems strange.
Nothing brings people together or makes friends so fast as bowling. So call a friend. Bowl Brunswick tomorrow.
Oh, the video has gone again. Booney and Ovo don't care about that. They are so excited about the game that they ask the professor if he can build the same thing for them. The professor agrees and starts working with the images recorded. Then he creates a model of the pins and the ball in the computer. All right, it's done. Now it's time to go to the atom printer. The professor starts the machine, and it makes the items created in the computer. Hey, it looks good. Now the professor tells Ovo and Booney to go out and explain to their friends their discovery, while he keeps making the rest of the items. So off they go to meet with them in the area behind the laboratory. Ovo and Booney explain their recent discoveries to the rest of the Funnybots. All of them are excited, waiting for the professor to build the alley to play this new game. I didn't tell you before, but all the Funnybots like to play games. Do you? Ah, here we are. That flash means the professor's coming. Wow! And he isn't alone. Look at that. He's driving the portable atom printer. Of course. They need an alley in order to play bowling. And this machine could make a lovely one. This seems like a good place to play. Now the professor enters a special code in the tablet control. Wow! Look at that! The atom printer is building the alley. It's a nearby tree. The lizards don't understand what's going on. And the crocs also want to know what this is all about. What are those crazy robots doing, they seem to say. Okay, the alley is finished. Now it's time to place the pins. Oh, it seems the lizards have decided to take a closer look. And they're not the only ones. Everybody wants to watch the event closely. The professor enters the final instructions and... Wow, what a shock! I didn't expect that. Okay, all is ready. Who wants to be the first to try? Booney, of course. He always wants to be first. Okay, let's start with Booney. Following the professor's command, a scoreboard appears on the atom printer. Everything now ready for Booney's move. Booney tries to remember how it was. Those creatures grabbed the ball, moved like this, and then... Here we go. Aha! Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 pins are down. It means that 1, 2, and 3 are still standing. 7 pins down and 3 standing. Not bad, Booney, considering this is your first try. The professor checks who's going to play next. Aha! It is Squarey. As usual, he looks so excited and confident. Here we go! Oh no! The ball is going too far to the right. What happened, Squarey? But don't worry, it's just a game. Well, there's only one pin down, so it means that there are 9 pins still standing. Okay, Boxy, you're next. Boxy is the strongest robot. He's convinced he can knock down all the pins. Everybody waits expectantly while Boxy prepares to throw. Wow, what is it? That's a cannonball. Watch out, Croc. But he threw the ball too hard, and it left 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pins standing. But as we have 10 pins, it means that the other 5 are down. Well, Boxy, sometimes the force is just not enough. But now, it's Spring's turn. He looks much more casual and relaxed. Here we go! Look at this! He's knocked down all the pins. Everyone cheers Spring for his great shot. He has been the first to knock down all the pins. Even the crocs and the lizards comment on the shot. Now it's time for Capsy. Capsy is very shy and feels the pressure of being in the limelight. He's not sure how to do it correctly, so he tries something different and throws the ball with both hands. And look at that! It's been quite a good shot. There are 1, 2, 3 pins still standing, so it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 pins are down. 7 pins are down and 3 standing. Well done, Capsy. You have scored the same as Booney. And finally, it's time for Ovo. Ovo has been studying the others' shots and is looking very confident. Here we go. The ball goes straight to the first pin and... Brilliant shot, Ovo. You have knocked over all of the pins. So Ovo also obtains a maximum score of 10. Okay, everybody has played. Let's check and see what the scores are. Booney was the first to play, but although he was very skilled, his lack of experience led him to only get a score of 7. Then Squarey was overconfident, made a mistake that cost him the lower score. Only 1 down. Sorry, Squarey. Boxy only relied on his strength, but it wasn't enough. His score was 5, higher than Squarey, but lower than Booney. Spring was not concerned about failing and played in a relaxed way. He scored a maximum score of 10. Well done, Spring! Capsy, as always, was very doubtful about his limitations, but he tried something different, and he bowled the same score as Booney. Not bad, Capsy. Finally, the intelligent Ovo had the advantage of being last, and because he could study the others' bowl actions, he also scored 10. Well, it seems we have a draw between Ovo and Spring, so we're going to need a tiebreaker. Every croc has ideas about who's going to win the game. And likewise with the lizards. What do you think? Who's going to win the game? Spring's the first to play the extra ball. Everybody waits expectantly and... here comes the shot. The ball seems to go in the correct way. Nice shot. Nice shot. But this time Spring hasn't been quite so lucky, and 2 pins remain standing, giving a final score of 8 pins down. Anyway, well done, Spring. 8 is quite a good score. Will Ovo be able to improve on it? Everybody seems to wonder about it too. And here comes Ovo, with his strong concentration focused as usual. He takes his time to prepare the shot. And here we go. Hey, Ovo didn't knock down all the pins either. But he only left 1 pin standing, so it means his final score is 9 pins down, 1 more than Spring. Hey, we have a winner! Everybody congratulates Ovo, but the most important thing is that all of them have had a good time playing together. Once again, the professor touches his tablet and, hey, there's the clip with the music. It's on the screen. Ovo and Booney tell the others. That's it. That's the music we recorded. And suddenly, everybody starts dancing. Look at them. They are really feeling the beat and the rhythm. Because when you play games, it doesn't matter who wins. What really matters is the good time that you enjoy playing with your friends. And of course, it includes the people who come to see you playing. And so it has been another day in the world of the Funnybots. We hope to meet you again very soon. Take care and have fun playing with your friends.